Show, we focus on the fastest growing demographic on the continent. Young people across the continent make up the most population. And tonight we ask, do African leaders cater to their needs? It's said that if African governments act now and tap into the energy and dynamism of the burgeoning youth population, there's hope in lifting the plight of the world's most underdeveloped region. Amnesty International has recognized a young human rights defender from the rural village of Xolobeni in the Eastern Cape of South Africa, Nonhle Mbuthuma. This as the local arts and culture minister, Nathi Mthethwa, met young people to discuss the challenges faced by the mainly urban hip-hop community. Nthakoana, Ngatane and Refliwe Mofokeng compiled this report.
I'm from Xolobeni.
From rural Eastern Cape to Sandton, Johannesburg, young people are breaking barriers in South Africa.
Enough is enough, and we need to be protected. We are sick and tired of being used as being dumping places. When these children are sick, they dump to us. When these men are sick from the mining, they are dumped to us. Now, we need to speak out to say, government, please put our lives first than the profit. We know that profit is important, but it's not important than the lives of the people.
41-year-old Nonhle Mbuthuma from Xolobeni in the Eastern Cape is a member of the Amadiba Crisis Committee that fought a 15-year battle to give the people of Xolobeni the right to decide if an Australian company should be given titanium mining rights on their land. Last month, they won a court battle in which the North Gauteng High Court ruled that the people must give their consent. And this struggle and victory have made Nonhle one of the leading human rights defenders of 2018.
Nonhle has had to be moved. She's had to, be put into safe places, into safe houses. And in a country like South Africa, where the constitution protects you, the fact that Nonhle has had to go through this is disgraceful.
Supporters of the mining project argue that it will bring economic benefits to one of the poorest areas of the country, but Amadiba worry about displacement from their homes and grazing lands and environmental degradation. In a country known for the best constitution in the world, Nonhle fears for her life after the chairperson of the Amadiba committee was killed.
I used to read Word Up magazine. Ken Zero, drop that beat.
In urban South Africa, the hip-hop nation gathered to lament the lack of government involvement in the music industry.
Hip-hop is a form of art that takes the bad and creates good. And whether you really get it or not, it doesn't matter. The kids get it. And when opportunities don't exist for them, hip-hop creates opportunities for them. And so it's on one layer, it's the music, but really it's about entrepreneurship.
In terms of the public broadcaster, is there any way that we can sort of create a cohesion so that the music for the new and the up-and-coming artists can be much better exposed, if I can put it that way?
We stand here having won awards and we don't have support from government. So I'm actually standing in a position to say that I'm a self-starter, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm doing my own thing. I don't need the other Department of Arts and Culture.
We're going to give him a hip-hop award.
But the minister's efforts have not gone unnoticed.
Thank you very much.
Walking around like you got.
Somehow, somewhere, we lost it a bit. We lost it because the struggle for freedom in South Africa fundamentally, and at the center of it, the message clearly was carried through the creatives. We have put much investment in academies, different academies around the country for training, for upskilling, because we believe that that's the best investment. Many people are in music. How many people would be able to read music? And correctly, somebody raised this thing, the arts in schools. We believe that if you have arts education and history together, you are not going to have a lost nation without identity.
The Imbizo was hailed, but calls for action continue.
I think it's something that happens right before every election. This event of like bringing people, the music community talking to the government, I think it should be a thing that happens all the time.
I think it's all great in words, but obviously what we want to see is action.
A mate of mine, Tongai Masikwa, right now he's moved to Kenya, and they're doing some work with the UN, where they are doing projects within refugee camps.
Young people in South Africa are taking their place, and it appears the government will have to catch up. Nthakoana, Ngatane and Refliwe Mofokeng for African Perspective in Johannesburg.